Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about some bags that I got rid from my collection and just talk about why I did. I think it's important to not only show you guys bags that work out for my collection, but also the other side. And hopefully it gives you guys some insight before getting these bags. Today we're going to be going over 4 bags. There are 3 Coach and 1 Dooney and Bourke bag. And I have the list on my computer right on this side. So let's just go down from the first bag that I sold to the most recent bag that I sold. The first bag that I sold was the Coach Cassie 19 in the Bluebell colorway. I got this bag for $154.11 and I sold it for $156.50. So I got all of my money back for this bag. The reason why I sold this bag, I released a video a few months ago talking about the Cassie 19 and why I was disappointed in it. In that video, I talked about how the Cassie 19 was just smaller than I anticipated. The back pocket did not fit my phone, which I have the iPhone 15 Pro Max. It fit vertically, but not horizontally. It fits, but it would be a hassle to remove it, and that just kind of annoys me. And I also talked that I tend to dress really dark, and the light blue color just didn't really match my wardrobe. The next bag that I want to talk about is the Coach Tilly crossbody. I got this bag for such a good deal. I paid $102.10. It's in black and it had gold hardware, and I feel like black bags and gold hardware just go together. It looks so luxurious, but for me, I just didn't end up using this bag. It was sitting in my collection collecting dust, and I could only remember carrying this bag twice. Also, I felt like I have so many Coach bags with that turn lock opening. It looks too similar to other bags that I already have in my collection, so I did end up selling her. I sold her for a loss. I got $95.68 back, so that was a $6.42 loss, but I think that's okay because I didn't really use it. And I don't like keeping things in my collection that I'm not going to use. So I'm very glad that I sold it. And it's been about a couple months now and I haven't even noticed that it's missing from my collection. So I think it's a good sign. The next bag that I want to talk about is the Coach Court bag. This is a vintage Coach bag that I was searching for the longest. And I finally got it and I was like obsessed over it. I deeply cleaned this bag because I really thought I was going to keep it forever. I really like this bag because it reminds me of the Louis Vuitton Métis. It has that top handle, it has the crossbody, and overall I really love glove tan leather, so I really thought I was going to keep it forever. I ended up selling this bag for a very similar reason as my Tilly. It was black with gold hardware. It has that turn lock feature. Just looks too much like bags that I already have in my collection. And I also felt like this bag didn't have a lot of structure, so it looked very beat up. It feels very, I don't want to say it feels beat up, but I just wasn't a fan of how squishy the bag was. If it was more structured, I think I would have kept it, but it didn't. So I got the bag for $43.80 because I had some credits. And then I sold it for $147.60. So technically I made $103.80 for this bag. I know that was kind of confusing. That's what happens when I sell a bag to buy a bag. But that's literally girl math in action for you guys. Moving on to the last bag is the Dooney and Bourke Sorrento 30 with pocket. I bought this bag for $173.45. I sold it literally like last week or this week for $131.53. So I took a whopping $41.92 loss on this bag, and I'm totally okay with that. I bought this bag at retail price, so of course I paid a little bit more than I wanted to, but I still recouped most of my money back, so I'm not too mad at that. This bag just wasn't what I expected. I'm not even that big of a Dooney and Bourke fan, so for me to spend $173 on a Dooney and Bourke bag is just so unlike me. It wasn't smart, to say the least. So let's dive into the background. I discovered this bag from watching TikTok. when you watch a few videos on a bag, you tend to get hooked. And then you're like, okay, I want it. The algorithm keeps showing you this bag over and over and over. So I saw the Dooney and Bourke Florentine bag and I'm like, you know, that's kind of expensive. I believe the Florentine was about $400 and I was smart enough to know that I shouldn't spend $400 for a Dooney and Bourke bag. I saw the Sorrento and I thought it was a good alternative. It has the same look as the Florentine, it's just made out of different materials. There's some design differences, but it still has the same silhouette. So that's why I got this bag. When I got the bag, there was a discount, which is why it was only $173. I believe the Sorrento 30 with pocket is currently going for about $190 plus tax right now. So I still got a pretty good deal for it. I also want to mention that this bag took very, very long to get to me. I purchased it in December. I didn't get the bag until January, like mid-January. By the time I received the bag, I'm like, do I even want to keep it? But once I opened it, I just fell in love. Like the purse lover inside of me just came out and I'm like, oh, I love this bag. It smells so good. I'm going to keep it. So I immediately removed all of the tags. I don't even think I carried this bag out. For 3 months, I just kept it in my collection. I played with it. I put my stuff inside of it, but I never took it out. And I think the reason why I never used this bag was because it just felt really bulky. I feel like the more you use it, the slouchier it becomes, but it's so new and it's so structured and it feels kind of heavy. So by the time I put all of the stuff that I want to carry inside of it, the bag felt very heavy and I just never take it out. So instead of letting it collect dust again, I just decided to get rid of it. And you guys probably noticed I got rid of 3 black bags. They all have that crossbody strap. So I'm trying to just downsize my collection, trying to keep pieces that really just, you know, fit my lifestyle. That is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me talk about some bags that didn't work out. If you guys have any questions, leave it in the comment section below. And as always, make sure to give me a like and subscribe to my channel. And I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye!